Today, I'm going to show you how to set up a VAPI AI caller that can do outreach and do outbound calls to just about any target audience that you would like. So this video is paired with a bit of value here that lets you create your own script based on a cookie cutter prompt here. So today I'm going to show you how to take this prompt and apply it to your own current script or generate one entirely new, and then actually use that and set it up with the tools required to actually get your VAPI caller working. So you can see here, this document, which I'll provide a link to, has that prompt in it, as well as an example prompt, what I was previously using for my VAPI AI callers. And as I said, this is a great way to update your existing prompts to be absolutely best practice and work really, really well. So going through this document, there's a few components to it. We have the main base, the cookie cutter prompt here, and this is what the AI is going to use to actually set those specifics when it comes to all these techniques that it can use to better figure out the direction that the actual call person, the user on the other line, how they're feeling, how they're going, their specifics, and then actually make decisions and go through that script differently depending on that. So that's going to detail all of that and provide that example. Next, what I've got is my current prompt, and this was specific to the real estate niche. So this is talking about how to book in a property evaluation for a property owner. And it is a good script. It worked quite well in the actual real world. However, I found that with these new techniques, it worked even better, and it was just that much more reliable. So that's why I'm using this today to update my existing prompt with those new techniques. And you can see below, I actually have that existing prompt, which goes through the script and also details the tools that I'm using as well. So today, if you want to copy exactly everything that I'm doing, that's totally fine. You can do that as well, because I already have the generated script as a result of using this. So if you want to do this yourself, all you would need to do is copy this entire cookie cutter prompt and also give it your current prompt to improve, and let it know that you want to update your current prompt with the techniques and structure of the cookie cutter prompt, including all specifics and all techniques used. If you do that, it's going to generate a script very, very similar to what you had, but obviously with all those extra techniques. You can see this turn-based and decision-making sort of structure here. It's adding all of that, which is awesome. At the end of the document, we also have this full prompting guide, which goes into detail everything that's used, talking about the variable blocks, talking about the condition blocks. This is all marked down, really hacky markdown that lets the AI know exactly, are we branching, are we in a condition block, etc., etc. So we want to include all of this in our prompt to ensure that it's as good as possible. Now, in the case of a real estate AI appointment setter for doing like I said, a property evaluation, there's two tools that we really need to do that. We need a check availability tool, which can check the person's calendar that's actually conducting that assessment and figure out where they have availability, feed that back to obviously the person on the other line, and then book that time in for whatever time is available. So I already have those tools and I'm providing them completely for free as well. What you can actually do is you'll receive JSON files. You can download those, and then in Make, you just need to set up a make.com account. And once you set that up, you can actually create a new scenario. You can go into scenarios, hit create new, go into more and click import blueprint and import that JSON file. That JSON file will then give you this exact same tool, which then you can use yourself. And it's only really one change that you need to make it work. If you're in a different location, you need to change this from Australia, Melbourne. The next thing you need to do is put in a new authorization code for Cerberus. So you just need to go to Cerberus AI and set up an API key. So you can do that. Next thing you need to do is make a cal.com account. So if you go to cal.com and set up an account, you will also be able to get an API key from cal.com and paste that in. And the last thing that you need to do is set up your OpenAI connection, which you can add here. And then you just need to connect your OpenAI account, and then it already has all the prompt and stuff in there. Final thing you need to do is generate a webhook, which is going to work on your Make account. And then back in VAPI, we can set up a tool, which is going to be relevant. So the exact same process goes for this other tool, the Book Zoom call. And now I'm going to go into detail how you actually set up those tools. So in your VAPI dashboard, you go under tools and click a new tool. And we just need one that's book appointment and one that's get available times. And you can see the tool description here. You can just type that in exactly as it is. And for the function, for the actual properties, we do need it to be async, by the way. And we want name and times. And for get available times, the same goes. But this one, we don't want async because we want the return value of the available times before the assistant continues on with the conversation. This one, we just need to include times. So to set this up, you'd click new tool, you'd click make, and then you'd enter the URL, the webhook URL, which you just generated before. And once you do that, the new assistant that you set up with your new prompt, it's already referencing those tools, assuming that you used the prompt that is provided here. If not, you just need to obviously include those tools. So if I scroll down here, it will actually talk about those tools. So we can see here generated scripts. And if we scroll down, you can see use the book appointment function to secure your appointment, for example. So as long as you have those functions available in your Rappi account, this prompt should work as is, which is awesome. So like I said, all you would need to do is paste it in here, set the model to GPT 4.0, find that works pretty good. Make sure that you have the tools connected, and then you can publish it and talk with that assistant. Hope that helps, guys. If you have any questions, then obviously feel free to reach out. Good luck, and yeah, happy voice AI prompting.